Hello and welcome back to Awakening to Your Story TV, the place to learn, get inspired, and be supported with heart-centered solutions for your everyday problems. I'm your host, author, emotional heart expert, and self-love enthusiast, Alicia Hartzell. Today we're going to talk about the art of being single and picky. Our question goes like this. Dear Alicia, I have been trying to find my person for a really long time, and everyone says I'm being too picky and that I'll never find a partner. I am picky, but it's because I've been through so many bad dates and relationships. Do you think my friends and my family are right? Am I being too selective? How do you know if you are being too picky when it comes to finding your person? Signed, a discerning dater. Be as picky as you want. Don't let someone else's limiting beliefs creep in and become the voice inside your head. No. What do you know to be true? What do you believe? That is really all that matters. Well, that and how you feel along the way. If you believe something and feel good about it, or are increasingly feeling better about it, then time becomes irrelevant. You will never look back on this era of your life and feel disappointment because you're too tickled by what you believe and too excited about what you're creating and all of the possibilities that it holds. Then that person will fall right into place and it will be as magical as those moments that you have been creating for yourself. But let's have some real talk about that pickiness. I want to ask you a question. Is it pickiness for protection or is it pickiness for precision? Let's double check a few things and get really honest for a moment because sometimes pickiness comes from a hidden place of fear. So just humor me and put your curiosity goggles on with me and let's take a look. Ask yourself this question. When I think of my person, what are the thoughts that follow? Let's look at it. Pickiness versus protection. If you are being picky to protect yourself, when you think about that partner that you want to call in, the following thoughts or similar thoughts are going to start to follow. I can't have that. That kind of love is out of reach for me. Everyone else gets the kind of love but me. I'm not pretty enough, handsome enough, smart enough, successful enough, rich enough, skinny enough, or any of the enoughs. I will be alone forever. Now usually that fear is tied to your worthiness. Somewhere you picked up limiting beliefs that are lying to you. They have you convinced that you are not worthy enough to have the very thing that you desire and want. The lies have you believing that your worthiness is conditional on these physical things that are outside of yourself. Maybe you can even pinpoint the voices of other people that are echoing those lies. I'm not worthy of love because my mom, dad, friend, old boyfriend or girlfriend, or past experiences have told me or showed me as much. If this is the case, you might be picky because you don't believe you deserve love. If this is what's happening, don't worry. This just means that your dream is outside your current capacity of heart. And the good news is you always have the ability to shift your capacity of heart right back to your truth. It just means that it is time to start shifting those limiting beliefs and finding your truth. You can always head over to the starter kit to learn more of this kind of heart work and get practical guides that walk you through and give you exercises to make these kinds of shifts. Now, pickiness for precision. If you are being picky so that you can be precise in your manifestation, when you think about that partner you want to call into your life, the following thoughts or similar ones will follow. I am excited. I am thrilled to share and create love together. All is working in my favor. It's coming and I'm ready for what is next. There is nothing missing in this moment and even more is coming in moments ahead. Do you feel it? There is no fear in those thoughts. Your worthiness is clearly aligned and your divine source energy of love is coming through. There are no contradictions or restrictions on your heart, your being, or your worthiness. Your pickiness is about precision and knowing what your desires are in the process that is being fully realized. Your capacity of heart is broad enough to hold your desire. It's just a matter of time and holding that truth. Whether you are being picky or precise, your desire to have a partner is still the same. You have to keep an eye on your thoughts and what they're plugged into. Now, longing can filter in whether you're being picky or precise. So let's tie this episode up with a big bow and give you some actions that you can take if that longing decides to creep in. Number 1, if the longing is there, see if it's plugged into fear or the desire to create. If it's fear, it'll be followed by thoughts that separate you from the very thing that you want. If it's plugged into desire, it will be followed by thoughts that tickle your soul and feed into that source energy of love. Number 2, choose and reach for thoughts that incrementally feel better and are more in tune with who you want to be and what it is you want to feel when that person comes into your life. 3, if you find yourself going down that rabbit hole of limiting beliefs and fear, don't worry. Just start by choosing one thought that feels better and keep on reaching. You can do this. Remember, getting the love relationship that you want is a creation process, and that process takes time and attention to your own thoughts. But know this, that love relationship that you have been dreaming of, it is absolutely possible. So stay focused on your heart and your worthiness of having it. And know that until next time, I'll be holding a place of love for you where your dreams of that love relationship, well, they're fully realized and undeniable. For more support, information, and inspiration, join me at awakeningtoyourstory.com.